So, like I said, we're going to be burning through a few around like 30 kill games that are relatively short. See, this one's like 5 minutes. Um, so this one's on Fallen, which is actually a map that I've come to like. At first, I really didn't like it, and I never really got a chance to play on it. But the more I play on it, the more I tend to enjoy the map, actually. So it looks like this map using me my Scar. So this is still during my Scar phase. You'll get other phases too. You're about to get my PP90 phase, the submachine gun, which is a really good gun. Maybe I'll talk about it this game, and also the M4, which is I don't know, like I think it's probably the best gun in the game, and I don't really know how it compares to the Scar because I haven't used the Scar in a while, but the M4 is just a really good gun. Enough said. So here we go, playing Team Defender on this map, and this is gonna be tricky because they can take it inside buildings and hide up there, and that can be a pain to try to get them down from. But it looks like he took it over into this little courtyard area, and I happened to get a spawn right next to him, so I'm just going to pursue the flag carrier and chase after him. I'm surprised I didn't get killed there because I saw a speck right on the UAV. So it means his guards are staying like basically right next to him, which they really shouldn't be. But this is like a campaign chasing after this guy. He's Makarov and I'm Price or something. So that guy somehow kills us. I don't really know how. With a pistol. So it looks like we took down the flag carrier, and we got the flag. So now I'm gonna go and try cut them off over here. Because look, I look at the radar, I see that they're not really any of our dots over here. So that means that the enemies must be over here. So now drop shot like that, and that's another way you can drop shot is you can go behind cover and then drop, and then come back out and then drop to cover, and then if they come out from their cover, then you can shoot them. That's not it's like hard to explain, but you saw it right there. Just instead of running back out, I popped out a little bit and drop shot or drop down, and then I aimed, and then he came back into my shot. That's a technique that I'll use quite a bit. It's also really good with 3-round burst weapons, single shot weapons, weapons that aren't fully automatic. So there we go, and they all come for the flag right there, and just able to mow them down. There you see another drop shot. So I guess I should tell you guys how to drop shot. So you need to change your. I know lots of people have talked about this before. I actually learned how to do it from a YouTube video, and I practice it a lot. But you press start, you go to your options, and you change your button layout to tactical layout. And then when you see a guy, what that does, that changes your knifing. It changes knifing to circle, and it changes the drop down feature to the R3 button, which is basically pushing in the right analog stick. So basically when you see a guy, you press in the right analog stick and he'll drop down, and the idea is that he won't be able to hold his aim on you, so he'll miss you and then you'll be able to kill him. And it is so effective in like lots of situations. Like the better the player, the less effective it is, but you can still get good players with this technique, and overall it's just another way of surviving in this game. So what you can do, you can drop shot while aiming, you can drop shot while hip firing, you can drop shot. What else can you? You can drop shot. No, that's really all you can do. You can hip fire. You can aim basically, or you can hip fire and then go into an aim. So start hip firing and then you can aim, and you can do kind of what I showed you right there, which was a while ago, where you come out from cover and then you drop down, which isn't really a drop shot, but it's using the same idea. And you'll notice that when you start to use R3 as your crouch or your prone, that you're actually much more maneuverable. You can utilize your cover better, like because you don't have to take your hand off the button and put it on circle because all your movements are condensed into the two joysticks. So really good tip, not originally my tip, but I use it quite a bit, and it's really helped me out and become a better player. It's kind of like a next tier technique. So yeah, set it to tactical, and you think you'll miss your knife, but you really, really won't. Knifing, you'll learn how unimportant knifing is to this actual game. So, yeah, learn to drop shot. It's a great technique. It'll get you lots of kills in the clutch. And, yeah, so you see there, call my UAV, one away from a Predator, and I think they might be coming down here, because I use the UAV, and I don't use the UAV to know exactly where they are and run to exactly where they are. You use the UAV to anticipate where they are going to be. like I talked about in some of my Black Ops videos. And there you get to see the range on the MP9s. And my helicopter finishes the game off. So, what are my messages for this game? Well, my message for this game is just basically elaborating on the point I made in my previous video. Is change your under options after you bring up the start menu. Change your button layout to tactical and try drop shot. And all you have to do is just press in the right analog stick and see how you do. So, final score 29-5, Team Defender on Fallen. That's all, guys. Thank you.